not yet entered the promised land, but he wanted to know what is in the promised land and what is going on in Jericho. This city had the test of his ability, meaning that if he pulled down Jericho, if he could overrun Jericho, the surrounding areas will be very, very frightened. The success of this first campaign will determine what will follow next. I look at another guy similarly called Nehemiah. Nehemiah, too, before he could embark on anything, Nehemiah went at night to survey the magnitude of the destruction of the walls of Jerusalem by himself. He went on his donkey and he never told anybody else what he was doing, just to let himself be aware in first-hand experience what was going on. Then after finishing the surveying of everything else, he came to meet the elders to tell them the situation. That's Nehemiah chapter 2. Joshua did the same. Joshua did the same. He sent 2 people. Now you should remember the last time Joshua and 11 other people went to spy the land was much, much earlier on. Moses sent them, 1 per tribe, 12 of them, to go into the land, check out the land, see the fertility, look at the people, how are they, what kind of people are they, what is their level of military hardware, and then what kind of people are they went in there. We are told in the Bible that 10 people came with a very negative report. But only 2 people, Joshua and Caleb, gave a positive report that if the Lord gives us this land, we can take it. And now you see, this is a Joshua now in charge. Instead of sending 12, he's sending 2. And now he's beginning to look at what happened in the first mission when they were sent by Moses. Now the 2 people had to go. The spies, then God led them into the house of a prostitute. Now some of us feel very uncomfortable to think that these are God's people. These are the people of Israel chosen by God. How come they go into a prostitute's house? Well, a prostitute's house for a man is a neutral ground. Men go in there. Men who are heavy loaded with lust go in there. So there is no suspicion. I believe this is also wisdom from God. Now, sadly, and maybe strangely enough, people recognize them. People recognize them. And so much so that the king was told in verse 2, look, some of the Israelites have come here tonight to spy out the land.